Welcome back everybody to my Mountain Blade Battle to play through. As you can see, we're not where we left off last time because obviously, as I said in the end clip, my game did crash and we didn't actually manage to siege Aprilia because what happened was we actually made peace and I gathered this army and stuff, but we made peace with them. We're paying them 100, but we didn't manage to take Aprilia. We could do with doing work against Kuzes, but I did head over here and Hus Felipe actually did rebel against us. So we ready to launch the assault here. We have very good odds against them. They're probably going to get absolutely crushed here. But all we need to do is take Hus Felipe and then we can start making moves against Kuzes here. I think I'm going to try and take some of their towns because they have a lot of castles, which we could do with taking, but I always go for the towns personally. The towns are what really stock up the kingdom. If we get all their towns, this will weaken them a lot. But obviously we need to take our towns back first, and this should go pretty well. What do we have? Looks like we built a battering ram. I didn't remember exactly what we built, but obviously we can get on the walls here. Hopefully it's quite nice. But if we take this back, then it sets us at not really that much of a loss, because also we're not in a Azarian war at the second, which means we've lost 3 castles and gained 1 town. They might, yeah, they pushed me. Oh, 29 fall damage, that's not good. Where did our men just come from? Yeah, I have no clue where all of those guys just came from. They all just flew from the sky. And I don't think we had that many men on the ladders because we're still pushing it up. Oh, I managed to push it back and land on the ladders. That was actually pretty clean there. We are winning somehow. It's just I think our archers just outnumber them that much and they're that good that we're getting some good kills. And if we can get these rebels down, then that's just getting them out of the way here. Obviously it's not going to be a permanent solution taking this back because it's going to rebel eventually again, because it's not like we have the best loyalty perks in our kingdom right now, but it's better than nothing. And obviously it's not like we just want to leave it to never get taken again, but if we can manage to push through a few loyalty perks, this could be good. If we can manage to kill this guy. No, he's just full on blocking. His shield might break eventually. Well, I'm just pushing towards the gate, I guess. And obviously, this is going quite nicely here. We've got 21 kills. Yeah, his shield finally broke. Oh, that guy's actually quite a powerful unit. I know from the Azarian campaign. Oh, I might just get overwhelmed here and die. I think they can probably kill me here. I might go down. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go down here, unless I can manage to get out of this grove, which I don't think I'm going to be able to do. No, sadly I went down there. I think I pushed a bit too much without our actual infantry lines, which I probably should have pulled back there. But I just thought I might as well push a bit, and then they just surrounded me and got me. So that was quite a smart play by them, but I managed to break through enough that we're just crushing them here. Obviously they don't have amazing men. They're just a rebellion. They have some weak infantry and archers as their garrison, and then they've got mainly militia. Their militia, yeah, they've got Azarian recruits. All of those are recruits and like tier 2s. And then obviously militia ain't great in the first place. Yeah, they've got 6 men. I'm assuming they're retreating to keep. Or they're stuck in here. They've got 5 men stuck in here. What are my men doing? I think we're gonna have to retreat here. We managed to kill 200 of them in that assault there. I don't know how many are permanent because I forgot to look, but we are going to have to launch the assault again, I think. Actually, there's only 36. We've got a big advantage. Yeah, we took 5 losses. 5 extra losses, which we could have done with not taking, but we obviously had to because I'm not going to sit back and launch a full another assault. But we took Hus Felipe back. So that rebellion's dealt with. Oh, we actually lost another castle or 2. So I think we're actually down a few more than I thought. Yeah, the rest are all Imperial. So that's got quite a nice defense. We are losing 11 loyalty a day not 11 loyalty, 8 loyalty a day, which isn't going to take too long for it to rebel again. I could do with some better arrows. Well, a second batch of better arrows, because I already have one good... Oh, I can actually buy a noble bow, I'm pretty sure. I've been forgetting to do that, but I can actually buy a noble bow. Which I definitely could do with doing. Obviously, I'm going to sell my loot first, or some of my loot, should I say. Oh, it's because they're also starving out and stuff. Yeah, so we're going to leave that, obviously. And they've got a lot of our bordering castles here. Though if we could do it, we could definitely do with taking. But also, we could probably do with taking one of their towns and stuff. This is going to cost a lot to uphold. I'm going to kick out 2 of the 50. And see if there's any 100 that can join us. No, we've got a lot of weak men here. I'm going to kick out all 3 of them, make the army just full on cheaper. And we're just going to raid some villages and stuff, trying to get some men. Oh, no, we're not. We're defending Isaiah. We cannot let that fall. That cannot fall into Kuzia hands. That's my only fief. We cannot let that fall. Hopefully they head there. Oh, and the Aserai declared war at the same time. That's not good. We've just took Hus Felipe back that, though, which... It's not the biggest win. But it's definitely a bigger win. Hus Felipe, who does that go to? He has no land, he has no land. He has a decent chunk of land. Well, I can put influence into somebody. Yeah, so that's just going to give me a decent chunk of relation with him. But obviously this is not going great now. My personal fief's getting sieged. We've got a 600-man army. I've got 70 influence, at least. My Zaya's good defended, though. My Zaya's got a good defense. So it can probably hold out, depending on the size of the army. Yeah, it's got 400 defenders, and more than half of them at the garrison. They are starving my town. Corinia. If we can take Corinia, I think... Oh, also, I take this. Quartz got taken back off Britannia. Britannia also lost Penkanat. Britannia is getting torn to pieces right now. Myzaya. Myzaya's got 400 defenders. It's just went up. We've got 400 defenders. I've got 600. If they have a 1,000-man army, I think we've lost Corinia. Yeah, we've lost the army. We need to gather the banners right now. Oh, 12 influence. For 50 influence, and I can spend 3 on the cohesion. For all my influence, we've managed to get another 300 men. That's a sizable army. But not too sizable. If we can get our reinforcements, we can kill that. But also, if that was Kuzet, yeah, that Kuzet army might be helping the Myzaya siege. Kuzet, our kingdom will pay 3,000 tribute a day. Do I want to make peace with the Kuzets? We've got 40 hours. I think we definitely want to kill this army first. We've got 10 hours. That's an even fight, and that's obviously not good for us. We're going to see how close this is. I think that's worth fighting. It might lower a bit of peace, but if not, then it's just going to give us a bit of money here. Yeah, I think it's worth. I think it's worth risking maybe like 200, 300 men. We might lose in this battle to get some money and cheapen our peace deal, because 3k a day is not cheap. And we've lost our 4k a day from the Aserai, so we're going to be losing out a lot more money than we used to. We used to gain 4k, and now we're going to be paying 3k. We need to win this battle. If we lose this battle, this is going to be terrible here.
Move! Stand apart!
Or even if we just lose too much men in this battle, we could also do with buying a noble bow once I get a chance. But obviously we haven't really got a chance. I might be able to find one in my town though. They've got 63 horse archers. We've got 61 cav actually. I'm just going to full engage their missile cav then. We could do with absolutely sweeping their missile cav. Because if we can sweep their missile cav, that's going to be the majority of their men gone. I might take a bit too much damage here. I might want to actually get out of this. Now that I've got my cav, I can.
Infantry! Sergeant!
I'm going to actually delegate command. I'm gonna actually full delegate command, and I'm just gonna let the cav and the missile cav engage theirs. Because I don't really know what to do with the infantry and stuff. Because I don't know if it's worth full charging or if their missile cav is just gonna get too much damage off on us. And obviously I don't want to risk losing a lot of our men. Especially if we don't have to. If we don't have to lose 300 men in this battle, then we could do with keeping them, because we need it for the upcoming war. Well, not upcoming war, but we need it for the Azarian war. But my plans against the Khuzaits are obviously gone, because there's no way I'm swaying peace. Or I might be able to, but I don't think I will want to sway peace with the Khuzaits, because it's kind of a good thing. I just would have preferred that it was peace with the Aserai, even though that war just started. But obviously we could just siege the Azarian land instead. But it will probably rebel. I'm just going to charge, actually. I'm going to charge and engage. And we can hopefully just drop these Khuzaits. We're managing to, yeah, we're getting the lead of kills. Which is obviously good because we outnumber them by a lot. We outnumber them almost 2 to 1. The whole point of them was they had powerful men, we had the numbers. And that's why I definitely made sure we had the numbers. But it looks like we're actually managing to get a lot more kills than I thought we would. And I've just killed one of their leaders. This is going really good. But obviously I think probably the first siege we're going to have to do is that town. Razil, I think it's called. Oh, I just took a big hit in the face. But once we siege that town, we can siege a few more castles and stuff off them. And the weaker the different kingdoms get, the better it's going to be. Even if it's for me starting a kingdom. Oh, absolutely crushing them here. We've almost got twice the amount of kills, and we've got twice the amount of men. This is going extremely, extremely well. This is going really, really well. And obviously the longer I stay alive, the more loot and more kills I can get. And the more I can actually sway the battle. We're absolutely crushing them though, because we've got our infantry engaging their archers. And our cavs just absolutely crushing their missile cav here. We're absolutely destroying them here. This isn't even a fair fight. This was definitely worth doing. This was definitely worth the slight risk. Because we've almost got 2 to 1 kills, and we've got the 2 to 1 men. We outnumber them heavily. We could do the regrouping the oh! Now I know where all of the losses are being. The cavalry. The cavalry have took all of the losses there. They've got 40 missile cav.
Archers! Move! Make a shield wall!
I'm gonna shield wall there because we need to regroup. We really do. Because right now we're just scattered about. We're really scattered about. And it's obviously not good at all. Because they're just easily crushing us. We're gonna regroup. And I think with the regroup, it might give us a better position. Because right now we just took a decent chunk of losses. And then missile cav are not slowing down with the kills. I didn't realize our entire cav unit is gone. I did not realize that basically the entire cav unit was gone. I thought we were taking like some of every unit, but no, it was just the cav that was taking all of the losses. Luckily I managed to get some more kills. I know I am really weak, but I need to be engaged in this battle to save as many men as possible. Yeah. It looks like we're getting ran through a bit because they're just charging through our archers and kind of avoiding our infantry, which is the smarter option. But also they are taking a lot of damage, and it looks like they're all low tier missile cav now. They've lost a really good missile cav and they're down to like tier 2s, tier 3s. I am about to go down and I don't think I can get away. Or at least I heavily doubt I can get away. So I'm just going to continue swinging until I die. Hoping I can get a few more kills, which I definitely am managing to get. Yeah, I managed to get a lot of damage off here. I'm just hoping that was enough to win. Yeah, we've got 200 kills. We've doubled their kills, basically. Now we're managing to crush them here. Our archers and infantry I think mainly our infantry are crushing them here. Now the missile cav is going to be the real problem. Yeah, it looks like this might be their final wave. We've got 280 kills almost. 250. We're getting a lot of an advantage here. A very big advantage, and we outnumbered them. So this is going very well. We've lost almost... Well, we have lost 100 men, which I thought if we lost 200 or 300, dealing less damage to the Khuzaits might cheapen peace. I remember peace was 3,150, but after this we'll see how much it actually is, because I feel like destroying a full army should cheapen peace a decent chunk, and if it cheapens peace, then that's just going to be better. Yeah, so we managed to get the victory here. We took 103 losses. One of our lords actually died on battle, which is not good. We need every lord we can get. And Zeno died on battle, which is pretty sad. And that's one lord out of our party. It's going to cheapen peace, so I'm not actually going to free him from the relation. Yeah, I'm not going to sell him, because I don't want it to take away from our peace. Is it still 3,150? I can get a lot of relation with him. Oh, I only have 20 influence, actually. I can't. Yeah, so we made peace. There was nothing I could do. They actually outpowered us in the end there. Yeah, that did nothing for peace. That did nothing for peace. And we lost 46 because that party. Which is not good. We could do with hiring another vassal or something. No, we don't actually have the influence or anything. Well, the only thing we can really take is Razil. Oh, they're sieging Hus Felipe. That's not going to be good for us or them. Well, I'm meaning like the loyalty. The loyalty is going to go down, and it might actually rebel. We need to head there now. We've lost 4 castles, and I'll be back once we're at Hus Felipe, so I'll see you then. In the Razil siege here, there's a 900-man army, and then there's a 600-man army. I'm in the 600-man army. We're sieging Razil, we have the odds, and I'm going to get pushed off the ladders here. But basically, the reason there's a big skip here is because my game actually crashed, and I checked it. I checked the files and stuff, and the audio for the game and the audio for me are both cut out for some reason. I don't know why that happened, but there's nothing I can really do about it. But all we did was we defended Hus Felipe. We had a battle there. We defended Tamien, but we sent troops. There wasn't really much to watch. And I raided a village and then sent troops on another village and gained a little bit of influence. But besides that, I've just joined a 600-man army and we're sieging Razil. There is another army, I think they're going to siege one of my towns or raid one of my villages or something like that. I don't know. They're going to attack something. It was a 600-man army, but it definitely wasn't the most powerful thing because it run from our 600-man army, and I think they had like an extra 60 men or something. Hopefully we can sweep these walls here, and I do apologize that you did actually miss out on the Hus Felipe defense. It wasn't in the walls though, it was just a field battle defense, and obviously the village attack wasn't really that interesting anyway. But obviously we've got this siege to make up for it, as long as I don't go down in the siege. I'm gonna actually jump down here. Oh, this guy already did it for me. I was gonna open the gates for our men, but luckily we can. Oh, more of our men are just opening the gates. Yeah, but obviously if we take this town, this is gonna be another big thing off the Aserai. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to gather enough influence to vote for the loyalty perk. Not loyalty perk, loyalty policy. I can't remember what it's called though. I think it's tribute to the people or something like that, but it gives you 2 loyalty day on every fief, which is going to mean keeping these different cultured fiefs a lot easier. It's going to mean they're not going to rebel as much, which obviously Hus Felipe is rebelling every like 3 seconds, it feels like at the minute. We take it back, it rebels like 3 weeks later. It's obviously really not that good. But we're obviously absolutely slaughtering the Aserai on these walls here. And obviously, it's not going to be terrible if they're always rebelling, because it just means we can take it back, and it's not going to be devastating. But obviously, it's just better if they don't rebel. It's going to be better for the kingdom if they don't rebel. The only thing is, if I vote for a loyalty thing, it means that a rebellion won't happen if we go to war with the South in the future. Because I am planning on creating my own kingdom. But if I create my own kingdom, it's not going to be good. There's going to be no rebellions against the South. They do have a lot of men here, but basically, we just need to crush the Aserai here. I think taking this town should be good enough for this war. But I could definitely do with taking more. I'm definitely not against taking more land off the South. I mean, with the South, I'm definitely not against taking more land with the South off the Aserai, even if it doesn't go to me. Because the more land we take, the better. Yeah, we're absolutely crushing the Aserai here. The Aserai are absolutely getting destroyed. How many men do they have? They have 57 men, and the majority of them are probably retreating here. But they're getting absolutely destroyed, and I'm getting so many kills with my two-handed sword. Or at least so much damage with my two-handed sword. Yeah, I've got 34 kills, single-handedly 34 kills. That's pretty good. That's definitely pretty good. They've got 12 men left, which means this is basically the victory here. We managed to get a quarter of the loot-ish. So that's pretty good. Yeah, that's very, very good. They've got one guy left, which means we basically won. Yeah, so we won. We got 22% of the loot. But who's this town going to go to is the real question. They're pretty happy with me helping them. I don't know how much renown, not renown, I don't know how much relation I got with them. We could do with a bit more archers. Oh, also, I did actually forget to say, because I said it, but the audio glitched out. I almost hit Clan Tier 3, and that battle did actually push me over to Clan Tier 3 here. We've lost a lot of our caravans and stuff, which means we're not making as much money. And I did actually turn my Zaya off auto-recruitment here, but we just took Raziel. We could do with taking Hus Felipe back. That could go to me. Do I want to give it to myself? I can't even sway the vote to myself anyway, even if I wanted to, which I definitely don't. Yeah, so that goes to him. He actually has no land. Well, neither of them do, because his town just rebelled against them. But I'm going to continue waiting here then. That's got quite a good defense, and what are they doing? They've got 270 men. Raziel has obviously just been won off the Aserai. We've got two big armies, pretty big. We took 2 towns off the Aserai here in total. And obviously we're just waiting around. Oh, there's actually a 700-man army there. We're managing to cash them here. I think we're just going to send troops. I don't think it's really worth fighting in a battle like this. Yeah, we got 87 losses. But we managed to get a decent chunk of the loot here. That's very, very nice. But obviously I do apologise again, like I said, for missing out on a small little village attack and the town defense, but there's nothing I can do. They're traveling to Hus Felipe to besiege. Do I want to help them? I don't think I do. If they still want to siege with 400 men, then they can. Then are they going to help them? Yeah. Also, did somebody else declare war on us? No. I don't know if I updated you before the audio glitch, but Xeon and Penkanat have both been taken off the Britannians here. That's obviously quite big for the Britannians to lose here. And I'm going to head over here and start raiding some villages. Well, not even raiding, but just quick attacking them. I could do with getting some recruits because I can get 143 men now, which that's definitely a big party. 143 is when I start to not really worry about a bunch of little parties. There's still quite a few little parties that can still just slaughter us, but the majority of them can't. I'm going to only keep the good prisoners because I want to be moving as fast as possible when I'm deep in the Azarian land here. Yeah, that's the majority of the prisoners gone. Because if we get caught out here, we're most likely dead, especially considering how many men can catch us out. Hus Felipe looks like we're going to revenge siege it and take it. We've got over 1,000 men that are going to be revenge sieging that, so that could be pretty easy. We're losing a few men here and there, but we're getting some elite men. Plus, we're getting a lot of influence here. We're at 169 influence. And obviously, I need a good amount of influence if I want that loyalty perk. Because we're going to have to drain all of their influence and then still pass the vote. So we're going to need a lot of influence. And it looks like we're getting about 11 influence a battle here. There's quite a few raids I can get done over there. But that's if I don't get caught. I've got 94 men. It's not like I have the biggest party ever. Oh, I'm not actually going to head up there. That's too big of a party just running around there single-handedly. I'm pretty sure that was 143 men. And I don't have my full force. If I had my full force, I might think about it. It looks like Ragnar... Actually, that's not Ragnar. That's one of Ragnar's family members are going to be sieging Hus Felipe alone at the second. Because they're not backing them. What happened to that other 300-man army? It looks like it disbanded. Oh, two big updates. The Khuzaits are sieging Argon. And I already did know about Amprelia, but I forgot I didn't show you Amprelia. But the Khuzaits are making plays here. If they take Aragon, we can declare war on the Khuzaits. I can take Amprelia and Aragon for myself, hopefully. And getting 3 towns like that would be very, very, very nice. But obviously, that's if everything else goes according to plan, which we could do with sieging the Aserai a bit more. Because obviously, the weaker the Aserai are, the more land we got off them. 400 defenders. They're going against 400, and they've only got 600. They need that reinforcements here. I'll be back once we finish getting all of the recruits we need here. So I'll be back once there's some action or something. Obviously, I need to get all my recruits, and I'll see if I can sort out my caravans again. So I'll be back once we finish doing that, so I'll see you then. Right, so we're back, as you can see. We've almost got all of the recruits, but it hasn't been long. What's this? Aserai have offered a call of peace. Do we take that? Or do I want to defend that town? I'm going to see what it is. Peace offer the Aserai will, but yeah, that's definitely worth it. I don't want to have to go and sort out Brazil. And we can put 150 influence into Oros here, which is going to give me massive relation with him. 34 relation for basically free. Besides, I lost a little bit with Ragnar. That means that army's going to stop trying to defend Brazil. And that's very good. That's very, very good. We just made peace with the Aserai. They're paying tribute. We took another town off them. Hus Felipe is going to get resieged. I'm going to basically, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to organize my Zaya. I'm going to give you an update on Hus Felipe. Is that a Sturgeon town getting sieged? It is. What's that? The West. The West is trying to take Ormor off them. I'll give you an update on Ormor, but I actually do like the Khuzaits. Not the Khuzaits, the Aserai. Why did I just say 2 wrong kingdoms? I do like the Sturgeons quite a lot. So it would be good if they didn't lose the town. But the North's really struggling right now. The North is really, really struggling right now. The North is down to 4 towns and 3 castles. Oh, we've got a lot of support for Khuzait War. Khuzait War is ready. We're ready for Khuzait War. They've got 7 towns and 16 castles. And they've took 100 grand off our kingdom. I think I might enact Khuzait War once we take Hus Felipe. But obviously, we're going to have to wait for Hus Felipe to get won. So I'll be back once there's a war happens or there's a vote for Hus Felipe. So I'll see you then. Right, so we're back, as you can see. And basically what we're doing here is there's a Hus Felipe vote. We just won Hus Felipe. That's going to go to him, which is pretty good. He wants it, but he's not going to get it. So obviously I'm going to put influence into him. And that's going to give me big relation with him. Yeah, so he just got another town. I'm on the board for towns that aren't near my fief, which is very good. Because it means if I take Amprelia, that's most likely going to go to me. But we could definitely do with taking some more Khuzait land here. But basically what I'm doing is I'm finding... Well, I'm finding my companions. And I'm also buying a bunch of food for my town here. Because I'm going to dump a bunch of spare food into my town. And obviously, if I dump a bunch of spare food in my town, that's going to be pretty good. So, what did I just do there? I think I clicked I must leave. And I'm just going to buy a bunch of spare food, so I'll see you once we've actually got walls. I'll see you then. Right, so we're back, as you can see, and we're in the loading screen. We're sieging a castle right near Imperia. I think it might be called Espinosa Castle or something like that. Can't remember exactly, but either way, we'd taken this because what happened was I created an army. I didn't have enough influence to declare war, so I donated some of the men from my garrison in my town to another garrison to gain influence. We declared war. I'm sieging this castle, but I'm sieging this castle because if we siege Imperia, which was my plan, a town rebelled. Basically, Hus Felipe rebelled again. But if Hus Felipe rebelled, then that means a clan has no land. If a clan has no land, they're not going to give me the fief without any influence. I don't have enough influence to say, no, I want the fief. So basically we're sieging this castle, so they'll give it to the clan with no land. Then once the clan with no land gets it, I can siege a town, hopefully they'll give it to me. Is basically my thought process. Hopefully we can get good damage on these guys and hopefully save as much of the men as possible. This army's literally got like 2 cohesion left. We need the influence from this battle to keep our army alive to siege Imperia, because we wouldn't be able to siege Imperia. We barely managed to scrap together this siege. We literally have 2 cohesion with nothing. We barely managed to pull through with this siege. I could do with getting as much kills as possible because I need all the influence I can get. Because right now I'm at 2 influence, I think. Maybe 3. But either way, we're not on good influence. We're definitely not on good influence. We can't sway any vote of any kind. We can't even vote until this battle is over. I'm getting absolutely beaten up here. Luckily I managed to kill one of them. How is it not hitting the guy that I always want? Yeah, there. This shouldn't be too hard of a siege. This is obviously going to be a nice castle added to the kingdom. And with a castle being added to the kingdom, it's going to be nice. Oh, they actually shut the gate on me. I don't know if it's worth climbing back up the ladders or breaking the gate. But either way, they shut the gate on me, so I just have to... I'm going to break it down. But it's obviously not going to be amazing. It's not going to be amazing if they don't give Imperia to me. But I don't think they will have. They might have, because I've got the closest fief. But normally when somebody has no land, they don't give you the fief. That's just what happens, sadly. So obviously I just thought it's better to not risk sieging Imperia and not getting it. Because obviously I really want Imperia. I can't lose Imperia. I can't risk not getting Imperia. Plus our army would break if we siege Imperia, because I'd have to spend all my influence on getting it. I most likely would have to spend all my influence on getting it if I wanted it. But I just thought the castle's probably the better option. The good thing is nobody can get trapped in the gate now because the gate's just open. Oh, this guy's trapped outside of the gates. Okay, I managed to kill him. Yeah, we've got 125 kills here. But we just need to get... as much influence as possible here. The more influence we can get, the better. Because right now, influence is the main problem. Money, I could do with obviously more money. But influence we desperately need. Influence we desperately need. Because right now, our main problem is influence. We don't have enough influence to propose loyalty laws, so Hus Felipe keeps rebelling. And we don't have enough influence to vote for ourselves, because we used all of our influence on this war. So it's really not going well for influence for me. Oh, and he's just trapped both of us outside the gate. Yeah, so we're just gonna have to hope that we can crush the rest of them in. I'm gonna try and climb the ladders again, but we've got the majority of them killed, I think. I'm gonna climb the ladders again. Yeah, obviously climb the ladders again. is going to be quite nice. And we should be able to crush them. This is a slow battle, though. This is a pretty slow battle. What happens if I just charge everybody? That might help the situation. Somebody's just got flung out of there. I don't know if anybody saw that, but somebody just got flew through there. I think this guy just flew out of there. That's actually quite funny. That's actually pretty funny that the guy just got flung out of there. He was that scared to die that he just got yeeted out of there. He was that scared to fight me in a battle. Yeah, so this is basically the win now. And we just need to siege Aprilia. And I think we're going to end up the episode relatively soon. I think we're going to do this, Aprilia siege, and then we're going to end up the episode, unless something happens. Because we could definitely just get attacked or something like that. It's not zero possibility. And that's basically the win. I'm not going to run around for 7 men. Yeah, they've got 4 men left. They've got one guy left. Is he stuck or something? No, he's just killed one of our guys. There's one guy left. I don't know if he's glitched and he managed to kill one guy. He might be glitched. I don't know. I'm gonna move them out of the way, because it might be because they're all trying to kill him at once that they can't, or he could just be glitched. Where is he? Why are they all running at a wall?
Charge!
If I charge them...
Forward!
Is he glitched in there? Or something?
Move!
I'm just gonna have to retreat and send troops. Why can't I? Oh, I can't retreat because I'm near an enemy. Yeah, so we're just gonna have to send troops. They've got 21 defenders. We took an extra 1 loss because of that glitch guy, but it's not too bad. And I'm going to be back once either we've got a vote for this. I've got 59 influence to siege Aprilia. Oh, I forgot to put cohesion to the army. We just lost two members. 14 and 12. I'm going to keep the rest of my influence and hope that that's enough to siege. Yeah, so I'll be back once we're ready to siege Aprilia, so I'll see you then. Right, so we're back. There's a vote here, and also there's a 800-man Kuze army sieging Epinosa, which means we have to siege Aprilia before they siege Epinosa. Otherwise, we won't get Aprilia. So we need to launch the assault right now. I'm on the board. I don't have any influence to vote. So we're just going to have to leave it at that. And we're going to have to launch the assault on Aprilia before Epinosa falls. If Epinosa falls, we won't get Aprilia. Right, so we're back, as you can see. Epinosa's unsieged. I really can't be bothered at this point. The game keeps crashing. It's crashed 3 times. I've sieged Epinosa the first time, which you saw. Then I went to siege Aprilia. My game crashed. I sieged Epinosa again, siege Aprilia, my game crashed. I sieged Epinosa, didn't bother sieging Aprilia, my game still crashed. So I don't particularly know what to do. My game's crashed 3 times at this point. So I think we're just going to end up the episode at this point. I think I'm going to just leave my PS5 for a bit. I don't know if it's my PS5 or the game or whatever, but I'm going to leave it for a bit, and this is where we're going to end up this episode. I'll siege Aprilia in the next episode. I don't know if this is going to be a short episode, but there's nothing I can do. My game's crashed 3 times. I can't be bothered continuously letting the game crash over and over and over. So I'm just going to leave it at this point. I'll see Jeff knows it in between episodes. We'll start the next episode with CJ on pretty hopefully. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more. Thanks for watching. And I do apologise for all the crashes recently, but there's nothing I can really do about it. So thanks for watching. Peace.